Hi everyone, it's time for an Empties video today, and as you can see I have a different background. This has to do with the fact that at the moment in our living room I don't have good lighting because of the weather outside, so I decided to come in here. This is a room that is higher up in the building we live in, and it's just there's a bigger window, so it just should work better. So, without further ado, let me go right into my empties for the month of August. So, first up I have these two cards here. They came with my Sephora order, and they are basically perfume samples. This one is Stella McCartney Stella, and I actually took notes for these because I didn't know if I would be able to smell them when I filmed the video, so I thought this was a very nice scent. It was probably more fall wintry for me. It is not too sweet, and it's a relatively flowery scent. Now on the card here it says a combination of trend-setting femininity and ecological passion have marked Stella McCartney's designs from the start. Bedded in violet leaves and peony petals, Stella plays on the delicate strength of its central note, Bulgarian rose. So I like this one quite a bit. And then I have Marc Jacobs Daisy, and this was a scent that was relatively sweet, and I did not like it too much, and for me it just did not work with my own scent, so that might be why I didn't like it all that much. But yeah, it's relatively sweet in my opinion. And on the card it says fashion icon Marc Jacobs unveiled his first collection in 1986, inspiring women to push boundaries and create their own style. Precocious and alluring, Daisy explores aesthetic innocence with violet petals, wild strawberry and vanilla. I used up these here. These are the Chanel Rouge Allure glosses, so this obviously did not finish this. I decided to throw these out. They are the glosses in Pirate number 19 and Séduction number 18. They're too dark for me. But I used up these two here. As you can see, there's not enough product left for an entire application. They are number 12 Exotique is this more orange shade right here. And number 13, Affriolant, is a more pinky shade. And I like these okay. I hated the way to apply them because with the doe foot applicator I couldn't get an even application. And it was always way too much product on my lips. If I used my fingers, it was a thinner application, but it was still patchy a little bit. And I don't know, I was not blown away by these. Then I used up my LUSH Herbalism cleanser, I believe. Yeah, it's a cleanser. I used this on my face only, and I like this quite a bit. This was getting old, so I had to hurry up and use this up. I'm glad it is gone because I would feel bad if this one would go bad for real. It has a very, very herby scent to it, but in general I like it a lot, and I probably would repurchase if I couldn't find a better cleanser. Then I used up another perfume or body scent. Actually, this is Victoria's Secret scented body mist in Sexy Little Things Noir. This was part of my project 30 PN. I'm glad it is gone because the color had changed, and I was lucky enough to finish this before the scent changed, and I really like this scent. I also used up the Bath & Body Works Pocket Bag Antibacterial Hand Gel in Midnight Pomegranate. Not sure if I have another one of these in my bin. I might have, I don't know. I like these a lot because I can use them on the go and they're easy to apply. I just have a little of those, you know, those things where you can put it on your purse on the outside. I have one of those. Then I used up a toothpaste. This is just the a 3D White Luxe. I don't know, I think the brand is different here, but it was not really a fan of that one. And then I used up my Catrice Velvet Matte Eyeshadow in number 010 Vanillaty Fair. I'm sad this is gone, but I know I will repurchase this one eventually. But right now I have two more eyeshadows that do a similar job, that work as a brow one highlight for me, and I want to use up these first. So this is definitely something that will pop up eventually, but it will take a while. I also used up finally my Benefit deluxe size sample of the Girl Meets Pearl highlighter. This was an okay product for me, but it's nothing I would repurchase. And I also used up my bareMinerals Primetime Foundation Primer. This is the original version. I like this quite a bit. However, I have a backup of this one, and so I'm not going to purchase any primers soon. I also used up my GoodSkin Labs Tri-Actiline Plus Firming Cream, and I cut this open like the bareMinerals Primetime Foundation Primer and the Girl Meets Pearl Highlighter. There you go. As you can see, this is a smaller size tube, and this is damn expensive, so I would not repurchase this. It did a nice job though, and the problem was that towards the end this one actually dried out because when I cut it open there was too much air coming in. I also used up the Roche Posay Effaclat Mat Sebum-Regulating Moisturizer Anti-Shine. This was really just a little sample size, and I have a ton of these, and I was trying to use up quite a few in the past month. And then I used the Benefit Refined Finish Facial Polish. Cut this one open too because it was just a pain to get out. As you can see, this was also a sample size. I've had this around for quite a bit. It was okay, but it was nothing I would really spend that much money on. Then I used another pair of cotton pads, just a 140 rounds package. I used up a few samples. I used up my Amazing Cosmetics Anti-Aging Face Primer. This was a little sample sachet. It was a nice product. I'm not sure if I would repurchase it simply because I have the Primetime Foundation Primer at home, and that one works fine for me. And so this is harder to get for me, so I don't know. I also used up the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Face Cream with Super 7 Complex, another sachet that I got with the Sephora order I placed earlier this year, and it was okay. It was nothing I would write home about. It's nothing I would repurchase necessarily, but it was okay. Then this one here is the Murad Age-Diffusing Serum. This one had gone bad. I kept this around for too long, so I could not use this. I just when I was trying to put some on my finger to apply it, I had water come out first, so this had to go. Then I also used up this guy here. This was my Essence Eyebrow Designer in Blonde, and there's just a teeny tiny bit left. If I'm not careful, I can barely get it out, but yeah, this one is done. I also used up this little sample I got from the Unique Mineral Pigment in Gorgeous. This was a nice golden shade, but I have so many golden shades at home still, so I would not necessarily repurchase this one, but I liked having the sample to try it out. The pigmentation was quite nice. And then I used up a deodorant. This one here is the CD deodorant in Pomegranate. This does not contain aluminum, no mineral oils, no silicones, no parabens, no colors, no ingredients derived from animals or anything. And supposedly this is also the company also is cruelty-free. So I did not know that, but I'm definitely repurchasing this one. This is like, I think the second or third that I've had so far this year alone. So yeah, definitely worth repurchasing. And of course I like the scent. And then I had this perfume. Pardon me. And then I had this perfume sample here. This is the Anayake Hanami Eau de Toilette. It's an okay scent. It worked okay with my own body scent, but it's a tad bit too, I don't know how to put it. It's a tad bit spicy, citrusy. I don't know if it went bad or anything, but it was okay. It was nothing special. And then I have three guys that unfortunately have to leave my collection. These are these three nail polishes here. You might know this one from my Project Polish that I need to post an update for. The problem is I tried using this one twice, and it is just so thick and goopy, and I don't have a nail polish thinner at home, so I cannot really do anything with it. I don't want to purchase one just to save these nail polishes because I've had them around for 3 years, probably longer even. And it's just not worth it. So I'm just gonna move these out of my collection. It was I was sad to see them go because the colors are quite unique, at least from my collection. They all have a little bit of a sheen to them. This one here has a tealy sheen. The teal color here has a purpley blue sheen, and the yellow has a darker yellow sheen to it. So they are very, very nice colors, but unfortunately they must go. So that is it for my empties for the month of August. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!